what's the deal? You already know who it is. It's y'all favorite Auntie Pooh, and I know y'all like Auntie. Where the video? Honey, I done tried to upload the video and try to get it clear for y'all. But y'all know how YouTube is, so it is what it is. Sometimes you just gotta wait and be patient. Y'all know I will put more videos out because I get paid. You think I don't want to put them out there, honey? I can't do nothing about them until they get cleared. And y'all can't start hitting the like button and the subscribe button, like, what? And y'all can comment on these videos. Like, what's up with y'all? Y'all ain't been hitting the like button. Y'all ain't been commenting. Like, y'all just been watching the story. Like, what's up with y'all? Like, y'all too comfortable with me? Like, why y'all so comfortable now? Why y'all don't feel y'all gotta hit the like button no more? I'm just asking. I just want to know, like Joe, you feel me? I just want to know. I didn't put nothing on this wig. I just did my hair. I just slapped it on. I ain't even flat ironed it. I need to go and flat iron it. But anyway, let's get into the story. So Mom's then told her straight up, hey, next time I'm on a date or you see me out with somebody, you already made it real clear that you cool. So don't be trying to intertwine in my business. She like, that ain't what I was trying to do. I was just trying to be cordial and speak. She was like, well, you my grandkids' mama. Don't worry about speaking to me. So she like, oh, okay. So her friend's still sitting at the table drinking her drink like, she tell old girl, oh, what, you can't speak? And old girl was like, oh, hey. And she was like, Old girl like, she tell old girl right then and there, I told you. So Mom's like, you told her what? She looked dead at Mom's and say, I told her you was funny acting and you was funny style. And I told her don't even go over there and speak. So Mom's was like, yeah, you know. She was like, yeah, I know. So everybody just like sitting at the table. They let Moms pop her shit because, I mean, at the end of the day, what are they really going to say to her? You know what I'm saying? So Mom's popping her shit, letting them know. And she was like, you will be seeing her more. That's my boo. And it is what it is. So, old girl, like, nobody tripping about her being your boo. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's perfectly fine. I genuinely was just coming to speak because, you know, even though me and you don't talk no more, I didn't want it to be awkward. Mom's told her, yeah, like it was me, like it was awkward for me watching you fuck another man in my son's house. And told her, and what I did with you, told her that's the least you could have did. Oh, girl, like, what you mean? Hold up. Like, that's what you mean that's the least I could have did? Mom's like, yeah. After you played with my son, yeah, fucking with me was the least you could do. So, girl, like, come on, girl, let's pay for our food and let's leave. Mom's like, y'all think that'd be best? She like, girl, come on, because we going out tonight. So, we ain't even tripping. They leave. They go to the house. They get ready. They talking about the situation. Because they like, old girl telling her, like, man, I told you. She was like, I can't believe she acting like that. So old girl go home. She getting dressed. She getting ready. Her and old girl FaceTime. And she like, girl, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Her husband come in. They talk or whatever. They have a cool little conversation. He like, I'm going to go get the kids. She like, okay, I'll be home. We only going to be out for a few hours. Not too long. He like, I ain't tripping. Enjoy your time. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy your time. So her and her friend go out. They have a good time. They in the club. They having fun. Now, while they in the club, they see old girl that Miles is out with earlier that day. They don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? They don't say nothing. But she said for whatever reason, she just was getting a vibe from old girl. Like, it just was a vibe. I don't know if it was weird, if it was cool, but it was a vibe, right? But they didn't go talk or whatever. They kind of like made eye contact or whatever. So when she go home, she walk in her house. Her mother-in-law there. Another chick there. The daddy there. They there with the kids and the husband. Now, they all in the living room, sitting down talking. I think they had a bottle of wine open. She come in, they all sitting there having a conversation, and she walk in like, oh. And she like, hey, babe. He like, what's up? Get up. He give her a hug and a kiss. And she looking up like, and she looking around, she see that this random broad in her house. She like, who is you? She like, I didn't know we was having company. The mother was like, oh, I'm not company. Yeah, I'm not company. And she was like, well, I don't know the other young lady. Who are you? She was like, oh, this somebody that worked for me. Then old girl gets up and proceeds to introduce herself. Hi, my name is so-and-so, blase, blase. Right? So she just looking like, oh, okay. He like, yeah, they getting ready to leave, da-da-da. Pop's talking to her. Everything going cool, but she don't know who this girl is. So she tell, oh, girl, yeah. You know how you be helping me out with my grandkids? So a girl feeling some type of way, like, who be helping you out with the grandkids? Like who? You feel me? Oh, her? So now she intrigued. She like, so what do you do? She like, oh, I work at the school, this, and that. I've been knowing this family for years. You know what I'm saying? I've been knowing your husband forever. I've been knowing his mom. It's just like that. And when she offered me the job of helping out or whatever, I wouldn't pass up the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So she like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, right? The next day, she called her homegirl. She like, yeah, I come home. Mom's is here with another broad, her husband. And she talking about some new assistant and da-da-da-da. And she just want her to get to know everybody in the, the house and da-da-da-da. She like, her new assistant. She like, it's probably somebody she fucking with. And then a girl was like, maybe. She was like, but she gonna be around my kids. Like, I gotta get to know her. Like, you feel me? Like, the fuck? So, oh girl, like, her friend, like, yeah, you right. She like, what's her name? Which was gonna say Maisha. She like, Maisha. And then she was like, Maisha, right? She was like, yeah, I believe I heard that's her name. She was like, girl, that's his ex. And she like, what you mean? She was like, yeah, they used to go together, Pooh. They don't fuck around now, but they used to go together. She was like, and I wouldn't be surprised if moms wasn't trying to move funny. So she didn't really think too much about it. And she was like, okay. So now it's the next day. She going to pick the kids up from the mother-in-law house. And the girl, Maisha, is there. She didn't want to open the door and let her in. And basically was telling her, like, oh, I'm going to be here, If you ever need me to pick up the slack, I got you. If you ever need help with the kids, besides what I do outside of what I do for moms or whatever. So she straight up asked her right then and there, hey, you used to fuck with my husband? She said, honey, we used to go together in like the 8th grade. The 8th grade. She said, baby, if you want to consider that fucking with your husband, then yes, I'll fuck with your husband. She was like, but no, I don't fuck with your husband. She was like, one thing I can't say, your husband has always been respectful. He ain't disrespectful, blase, blase. Oh, girl was like, no, because I just heard y'all dealt with each other. And you know what I'm saying? She was like, I just want to know. And she's like, well, you ain't got to worry about me. She was like, because I don't want your husband. We don't even talk. It ain't nothing. I just work for his mom. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. So, as they having this conversation, mom's come down the stairs and was like, well, if you wanted to know exactly who she was, you could have just asked me. And so wifey like, well, I prefer to ask her when it has something to do with my husband. And then moms was like, well, that's right. You should be concerned when it comes to your husband. So moms is like, yeah. And so she didn't know how to feel about that. You know what I'm saying? She didn't know how to feel about that. Because she don't know where mom's going with this. You feel what I'm saying? She don't know. But so far, so good. It really ain't been no shit. So, hold on, y'all. So, mom's was just letting her know, like, yeah, you need to be concerned. And so she asked mom's, like, well, is it something that I need to know? And mom's told her, well, shit, is it something my son need to know? And so she looking like, bitch, you blackmail me. Because at this point, she just like, fuck it. I'll tell on myself if this the way it's going to be. Basically, that's what she giving off with her comment. And mom's basically tell her, you do what you do. Because at the end of the day, that's still going to be my son. Bop. So she just like, so of course she called her friend. She was like, girl, I confronted her. And a girl was like, why did you confront her? Like, why you say something to her? And she was like, because if she used to fuck with my husband, I want to know. And she was like, but bitch, I told you that to just let you know, for you to do your own research, not to go ask her. She was like, his mama go give you hell. She was like, I'm telling you, I went through this with her. You don't know how she get in. So she leave, pick the kids up. Her and the kids go do something. She come home about 2 hours later. When she get home, mom's is there with a full plan on the table, laid out a deal that her and the husband, her son, is working on with her assistant. So she walk in and she bringing the kids in the house and she see her husband and them all at her motherfucking kitchen table, bitch, sitting there talking, having a meeting. So they sitting there talking, having a meeting or whatever. And so she feeling a little awkward because, you know, she done confronted this lady and she don't know how she gonna move. So mom's like, yeah, son, your wife confronted my assistant today. And he like, about what? She like, yeah, assistant Maisha, what did she confront you about? And she was like, well, she didn't really confront me. She just was, you know, asked that we used to mess around. And I just told her, you know, that was 7th, 8th grade. It's nothing, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, what would make you bring that up? And she was like, I just was concerned. He was like, but how did you even know I used to go with her? Like, she was like, that wasn't even nothing. Like, he was like, we was kids. Like, he was like, it wasn't even like we went together on a real level. Like, he was like, what, we was talking for like 2 weeks? And she was like, yeah, something like that. So the wife kind of feeling stupid. And so the mama was like, do you have anything else? You got any concerns you like to convey to my son? And she was like, no. She was like, oh, okay. Because, you know, you can speak now, forever hold your peace. Whatever you want to tell my son or you want to ask, I'm pretty sure he's an open book. And she was like, no, I don't got nothing I want to ask her. She was like, got anything you want to say to me or any more concerns concerning my assistant? And she like, no. You know what I'm saying? No. She like, oh, okay, I just want to make sure that my daughter-in-law is happy and satisfied. I don't want her to think that nobody's trying to, you know, run game on her or play any type of games, you know, because we wouldn't do that. We're not that type of family. We love each other, and we going to stick together regardless. She was like, my son loved me, and I love whatever my son loved. He was like, that's right, Mom. He was like, you already know I love you. She was like, I already know. He was like, it ain't nothing I won't do for you. She was like, I know, son. I know. And he was like, man, thank you for this deal, Mom's like, he was like, this type of money, he like, we gonna be set. He like, babe, this deal is awesome. He like, man, this is what I've been waiting on. He like, I'm gonna have to work more and do more hours for the next 6 months. He was like, but when the deal was complete and everything is done, when we done building, he was like, we're good. She was like, no problem. He was like, it's going to be a lot of long hours. So his mama was like, yeah, it's going to be a lot of long hours. You think you gonna be able to handle that being by yourself with the kids? And she was like, yeah, I'm gonna be able to handle it. She was like, but sometimes I gotta work nights and this, and that. And she was like, no problem. That's when my assistant come in. Now, she ain't got no problem with the assistant because she realized it's nothing with the assistant. You feel me? Like, it's absolutely nothing. It's just that she knows she felt some type of way when it came to the assistant. You feel me? So, look. So, Pop say, hey, I got to go out of town. We building some homes over here. We going to be gone for like 2 months. So, Pops is gone for 2 months. Now, the son got to go with Pops at periodically, like every other weekend, 3 or 4 days out the month, because this contract they got is big. They building some properties. Like, this is like a contract where they can sit down for a couple of months if they wanted to. They don't need no money. Like, they're good. This is a big contract, right? For people that stay down south, you know, of course, it's a bigger contract, you know? Like, it's a big contract. It's a big deal. So Mom's like, our anniversary coming up, you know what I'm saying? I'm throwing us a big-ass anniversary party. The whole town gonna come out, da-da-da. Now, she ain't really been harassing the wife. She ain't really tripping off the wife. So Mom come over there one day, pick up the kids, looking good, feeling good. You know, wifey laying down on the couch. And she come get the kids, and she gone about her business. Now, hubby been going in and out of town. Now, hubby got to stay for a month. And she trying her best. Her and her homegirl going out. They having fun. You know, I'm talking about they doing what they do. The kids are straight. So this particular weekend, the granddaddy say, send the kids out here with me. Because now they out of school, right? He said, send the kids down here with us. And while we handling business, we go take them to, just say, Disney World and da-da-da-da while we here. So he like, y'all can come if y'all want to too, but both of them had to work, so they couldn't even take off. So they send the kids, they go. Now she get off work one day, her and her friends over there, they in the house drinking wine, they chilling. Now, they chilling. They chilling. So as they chilling, they get a knock, knock, knock on the motherfucking door. So they get a knock on the door, and it's Mom's. She come in like, oh, my son left this paper. I need this paper or whatever, whatever. So she going to the little study room looking for the paper. She sitting down signing the paperwork about the fax it, because there's a couple of things she got to do from their house. So, you know, they been drinking. And so the friend goes to the room where Mom's at and was like, you still playing the same ass games? And Mom's is like, oh, I see you still mad. And the friend was like, hell yeah, I'm still mad. Look how you did me. You played me. Mom say, I ain't played you. You played yourself. She like, I was young. She was like, yeah, you was young. And I told you, don't play with me. Now, a girl been drinking, so you know she in her feelings. She ready to tell it was really on her mind. You know what I'm saying? I gotta fix my lace, but don't come for me. Anyway, she and her telling Mom's like, I was young, fucking with you. You knew what you was doing. She was like, what, giving you money? Fucking with you? That's what I was doing. She like, you know how you manipulated me? She was like, nah, you thought I was an old bitch that was a trick. And you tried to play me. And old girl was like, no, I didn't. You played me. You started talking to my friends. Look, you fucking with her. Right? Now, old girl coming through the hallway because she like, where the fuck my friend go? And where the fuck is my motherfucking mother-in-law? So she looking for them. Right? As she looking for them, she hear them talking. And so Mom's is like, I apologize, man, for however you feel I did you. I'm sorry. You know what I'm talking about? She was like, now you fucking with my friend. She like, that's done and over with. She was like, I did that shit as a get back because I really don't want her and my son to break up. I think they'll keep, you know, a perfect fit. And everybody fuck up and I fucked up or whatever. And she tell her, like, she walk closer to her. She tell her, like, I'm sorry for hurting your feelings. You know what I'm talking about? I apologize for you. Like, you know, I wish I could make it up to you. So girl, like, whatever, and turn around. Mom's grab her by the arm. She pull away, and Mom's pull her like, hey, I said I'm sorry. Like, hey, chill out. Like, I said I'm sorry. So girl, like, okay. Mom's pull her in for the kiss. Mom's go get the feeling on that ass and all that. Give her a kiss, and she go into the zone. But then she realized, like, nah, I'm tripping. So she turned around, about to open the door. Oh, girl ran back down the hallway and just act like she tipsy, sitting on the couch. A friend come out, acting like she went to the bathroom. Mom's come out like 5 minutes later. You feel me? And, oh, girl, like, okay, well, girl, thank you for the good night. Da, 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 da. Her friend leave. Mom stay. Mom stay for about 20 minutes, fax the paperwork, do what she got to do. And she leave, but before she leave, oh, girl feeling some kind of way like, I know y'all ain't just trying me in my house. But she kind of intrigued by it. It's like a low-key competition for you. So now she telling Mom's like, so are you just gonna leave? Like, we don't need to talk. And Mom's is like, what we need to talk about? You made it real clear you don't want to fuck with me. You want to stay faithful to my son. So it's all good. And she like, but I'm just saying, I know you just was in there with my friend. And Mom's was like, so what? She was like, ain't no so what when you in my house. Mom's was like, yeah, all right. Mom's walk off and leave. But when she walk off and leave, it sent old girl in a rage. Like, not in a rage like she ready to go kill shit, but in a rage like, oh, you got me fucked up. So as she walking out the door, Mom's getting in the car and leave. She call her phone like, oh, so for real? Like, you ain't fucking with me? Mom's like, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we good. She like, yeah, all right. So about 20, 30 minutes later, she done drank the rest of her wine, but she feeling some type of way. She feeling some type of way. She get in her car. Tail not that big. She go to Mom's house. Guess who car in the driveway? You already know. So she get out the car. She go to the house. Remind you, they do have keys to each other's houses. She walk in. When she walk in, guess who she saw? And guess what she saw? Baby, she walked in that motherfucking door. Baby, she walked in that motherfucking door and got the motherfucking biggest surprise of her motherfucking life. I'm talking about eyes wide open. Mom's had a whole little crew in that bitch. Music on. Everybody big chilling. Big getting it in. But it was who they was getting it in with. That's a shock to everybody. So she walked in the motherfucker and saw Mom's with.